Hey folks, Vic here with your weekly trade video for Friday, February the 10th, 2023. This week's video is another short-term trade that's set up on the British pound US dollar pair. And the trade is based on using the new London close trade updated course strategy that I released last month in January 2023. But it wasn't an actual London close trade. This is one of the features of the updated course that shows how to take these very high odds, high reward risk trades at other times of the day under specific objective conditions. Okay, I'll explain it all in the video. I really hope you like it, and that I hope you'll give it a thumbs up by hitting the like button, and of course be sure to subscribe to our channel by clicking the button in the bottom right corner of the video. Alrighty, here's the trade. Alrighty, so one of the conditions for a London close trade is that the range of the day has to be stretched. And in this case, it got very, very close to being stretched. And actually, on some of our members' charting platforms, it did make it. It was within like a couple of pips on my platform, and that's just because of the slight differences that can occur between different charting platforms. Usually, it makes no difference, so you just basically you always want to just trade what you see. However, it was still a valid setup no matter what, and here's why. One of the conditions for taking a non-LCT trade, so in other words, a trade that is not setting up in the London close time window that we look for, is that we'll consider the trend of the pair and we'll look to trade in alignment with that trend, even if the stretched range hasn't happened. Okay, so this comes down to reading the trend, and for that, we use the advanced market flow. Okay, something that my Coach's Corner partner Darko introduced over 5 years ago, and it's an awesome way to read trend without the use of any technical indicators, which of course are lagging. And we read trend off of the higher time frame charts, not the small time frames, the higher ones, okay? And for this strategy, after referencing the higher time frames, we then go down to our 5-minute chart for entry. Let's have a look at it. The advanced market flow on the daily chart, and I want you to see how price is trending up here. See this? Higher highs and higher lows and higher highs and higher lows, and then this happens. This is what's called a bearish rotation, and what's important about this is that it's possibly the beginning of a downtrend. This is just a bearish rotation. It's not a confirmed trend just yet, but it's the beginning of it. And this high is really important. You notice how price has not been able to take that out yet, and it's heading down. So we have a bearish rotation on this, on the daily chart, and on the 4-hour chart, well, this is obviously heading down. I think you can see that all of these lows all got taken out. So the advanced market flow is heading down on this pair here. When that happens, what we're doing is we're looking to sell levels of expected resistance. You see right here and right here. I've marked a couple of them because I want to make a point here. As price goes up, you might go, well, why didn't you sell here? Why did you pick this level here? Are you cherry picking the level? No, I'm not cherry picking the level. Okay, here's the deal, and let me show you on the 5-minute chart here. As price was coming up, here's that first level, and here's the level that was actually where the sell set up. When it hit here, we have very specific, I use this word specific a lot, but it's true, very specific and objective ways of deciding whether we're going to take a trade. And this wasn't even close. It just kept going up. This was different. Okay, this is more, when you're reading these, this reaction level here, this was very well set up. It qualified the way we want to see it qualify at resistance on a pair that's in a downtrend. Perfect. The sell was actually up here at 121.89, and that is a totally objective way to enter. So no guesswork needed on where to get in. Okay. The stop was 14 pips. And again, that's it's an objective stop. I didn't just make that up. It's another one of the features that I've upgraded on our old London close trade course, okay, to make everything as objective as I can. And then the profit, well, I tell you something. This from where it got in at 89 down to here is up. Right now, it's up over 5 to 1. Now listen, I am not saying you're going to get a 5 to 1 reward risk trade out of this, because when you get in here, up here, think of it, candle by candle, as it's going down. What are you thinking? Oh, maybe it's going to go back up. I don't know what I should do. Should I get out? Should I hang on for more profit? What should I, you can't do that. You have got to have a trade management plan in place before you take the trades, or you're going to be beating yourself up and try to wing it in real time, as it's happening, and that's a terrible way to have to trade. It's you want to have a more objective approach. And I have some objective levels for taking profits that I cover in the courses, my London close trade upgrade course as well. But lots and lots of profit in here. Here's the thing, though. I mean, obviously the trade's still going on. We haven't made it to a rollover yet today. That's coming up in about 2 hours, a little less than 2 hours from as I'm recording this. But the deal is, when you're trading with the trend, I just showed you on the daily and the 4 hour, right? It's heading down. This is when you might want to be more willing to stay with the trade for bigger profits. Okay, now this was obviously a huge trade, great win, super nice reward risk trade, and I was particularly happy to see that one of our members actually got this trade, but not everyone did, of course. And I want to be really clear about something, and that is, it takes a bit of time to fully learn and absorb the information for taking these trades, whether it's a valid trade at the London close or one like the one you just saw here. It takes time to learn. The course itself is it's only about an hour long. It's really easy to go through it. But applying the information to live trading is what takes the time and the experience, just like anything else. But, obviously it's really worth the time and the effort, and it won't take long before you'll be able to see these setups for yourself, just easier and easier. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And please email me directly with any questions. I'd be happy to get back to you. And have a great weekend and a great trading week ahead. All the best.